Hello, I'm the Marketing Director at Oaklands College, and I'd like to welcome you to this webinar today. Firstly, I wanted to thank you for joining and just to finding out a little bit more about Oaklands College and the opportunities available for you. Last week, we should have held our open days, but due to the current circumstances, this was not possible. However, we wanted to offer you the best next thing today, which is a webinar, giving you the chance to find out a little bit more about our courses, our facilities, and also meet some of our tutors who are here today on the call. Here today we have our Head of Department, Ian Morrison, members of the curriculum and also some of our support team who are available for questions and answers later on in the webinar. If you do have any questions, please use the chat functionality, which is a speech bubble just at the bottom of your screen, and the team will answer. Can I ask that everyone's videos are switched off, please, and the audio is set to mute for the webinar. Now, we don't want to keep you too long today, so we're aiming to run the session for around 30 minutes. We'll also record the session and we'll post this link on our website, as well as sending you all the relevant information in an email after this event. So please do just make a time to check your email after, where you'll see the video links and also some virtual tours of our facilities. Now, we understand these are really difficult times for you and wanted to assure you that Oaklands College are here to support you through the next stage on your education journey. On behalf of the college, I'd also like to thank the NHS and key workers for all their amazing support and work throughout the coronavirus. I'd now like to hand you over to Ian, who's going to tell a little bit more about the curriculum. Over to you, Ian. Thank you.
Hi, thanks, Claire. Okay, so my name's Ian Morrison, and I'm the head of the business department here at Oaklands College. What I'll do is I'm going to take you through some key points in relation to the department and the courses that we offer. During this presentation, members of my team will also chip in with and provide specific bits of information about certain aspects of the course. And then, as mentioned earlier on, you have a chance to pose any questions you have at the end. So if we start by talking about what the offers we have at the college are. In our department, we operate over 2 sites. I'm just going to talk a little bit about that first of all. So Oaklands College is a large further education college in Hertfordshire with campuses in Welwyn Garden City and at St Albans. We also have a further training provision in Boreham Wood. The college has a wide range of learning opportunities, offering courses across a diverse range of subjects at different levels, from entry level right through to degree level. There are approximately 1,500 full and part-time courses on offer to our students who come from all over Hertfordshire, Bedfordshire and London, and some further afield than that. Both sites offer students a host of opportunities and facilities and are well placed for access by public transport and are in the vicinity of major towns and cities and within easy reach of London. This provides excellent opportunities for students to reach out into the workplace once they've completed their studies at the college. The next bit I'm going to show you is a bit about the actual curriculum that we offer here. You can see a curriculum map, and it shows the various courses and progression routes that we offer within the business and travel department. The business department is based across both the St Albans and the Welwyn Garden City campuses. Courses at St Albans campus also allow business students the opportunity to be part of one of the various sports academies that are run there. The courses are run alongside your training and matches, and we find a lot of students use the skills they acquire through the business courses to underpin potential future career paths. So, for example, if you're interested in later down life becoming a personal trainer who wants to set up their own business, they can use the knowledge that they've gained on the course to ensure their business has every chance of success. At both sites, the business courses feed into specific pathways in the second year, which members of my team will talk about later. The important thing about having the pathways are they're a good opportunity for you to start to specialise in an area that really interests you, rather than just doing a generic qualification in business. It allows you to really start diversifying your learning. The Welwyn campus also houses our higher education options as well. Here you can continue your studies from level 3 into higher education. This is run in conjunction with the University of Hertfordshire, and it provides an alternative option to going directly to university. You'll be taught in familiar surroundings, close to home, with staff you've already developed a good working relationship with. As you can see, the travel department has level 2 and level 3 options. The courses are based entirely at the Welwyn Garden City campus. Again, being at Welwyn Garden City is beneficial for students on the course, as it is a central location for a variety of major businesses and their operating centres within the travel industry. such as having close reach to Luton and Stansted airports, as well as an easy commute to London and the opportunities that that will bring. Next thing we're going to look at is the qualifications themselves. This slide shows the different levels of vocational courses and the entry requirements for those courses. As the levels go up, obviously, so do the expectations on acquired qualifications. The courses are usually studied between 1 or 2 years, and a vocational course is where you focus on one subject of your choice. If you study level 3, you can use the units that you complete there to gain UCAS points, as this equates to 3 A levels and equips you with the opportunity to access university should you wish to do so. We find a lot of our students do follow this path, and it allows them to step towards the career aspiration that they want. The next bit we're going to look at will be a bit more about the courses themselves and what the actual courses contain. So what I'm going to do first of all is look at the business courses. You've got a slide there which gives you an overview, and if I'm going to ask 2 of my team members to kind of elaborate a little bit on that. So if I hand you over to Jackie and Kerry, please.
Hi, I'm Jackie. So the business department is one of the largest in the college. We offer the new BTEC specification level 3 in business. So in the first year of the course, that will give you a general all-round knowledge of business. And we'll look at large companies such as Tesco's, Marks & Spencer's and Amazon, as well as smaller companies that actually look bigger because of their internet presence, such as Pretty Little Thing and ASOS. So we do research into those companies and you'll get a pretty good idea of what they're about. In the second year, as Ian said, we offer a pathway system which will help you to decide your future career. So you'll be able to choose a pathway such as finance, marketing or HR, and those units will be geared towards your future career. So for example, in the finance unit, finance pathway, you're going to gain knowledge of final accounts, personal debt and accounting. So that will all help you towards that finance career that you might want to go into. So I'm going to hand you over to my colleague Kerry, who's going to talk to you about the marketing pathway.
Hello, hi. Yeah, the marketing pathway, you'd study units such as branding, digital marketing, product promotion, relationship marketing, all units that will take you on to hopefully a career in marketing if that's what you wanted to do. The pathway, our marketing pathway, the BTEC, is recognised by the Chartered Institute of Marketing, and they're the world's leading professional marketing body. So they've agreed that students who've completed this pathway can then access their level 4 qualifications, their professional qualifications, or you could alternatively go to university. Lots of our students go to university and study marketing related qualifications from the marketing pathway. So there's lots of different options if that's the sort of career that you wanted to get into. I'll hand you back over to Ian.
Okay, thanks very much. Okay, so as you can see, we're tailoring the qualification we offer to try and meet your needs. So by offering the pathways, you can then diversify and specialise in an area that's of interest to you. What we also try and do is link up with local employers. You can see on the slide here, there's a number of employers we've worked with recently, and it's something we're looking to constantly develop and evolve because it provides you with the opportunity to maybe reach out to a potential future employer and gain some valuable experience, as well as bringing them into the college as well to discuss certain aspects of their business that relate to the courses that you're studying. The next bit we're going to move on to now is looking at travel. So if I hand you over to Natalie, who's going to kind of talk you through aspects of that course.
Hi, we offer 2 different courses. We offer the level 2 in travel and tourism and the level 3, which is the new specification. A lot of them are generic units. We do your marketing, we do customer service, but all around travel and tourism. If you complete the level 2, you can then progress on to the level 3 generally for the 2-year programme. Some are practical assessments where we look into holiday representatives, we look into entertainment of a holiday maker, we sort of plan residential trips. They're very, very varied. It gives you basically you gain knowledge on the whole of the travel and tourism industry. It's not just about working in a travel agency. We also have guest speakers. We've got lots of contacts within the industry. We've had EasyJet coming, we've had Jet2, We've got a link with British Airways. We also carry out on the level 3 programme the SEP training, which is the safety awareness training at British Airways at Heathrow. Marriott Hotel we have a link with. So it's very, very broad. It's not, as I say, it's not just one element of travel and tourism. Thank you.
And Natalie, sorry, if you can just elaborate a bit about the residential. We've done recent residential trips.
Yes. Yeah, so we in level 3 year 2 we go on a residential trip. The previous 2 years we've been on a cruise, and we've had sort of an amazing experience because it's actually part of your course. You look into careers on the cruise ship, you do information on the different countries that you visit. I say it is based around a unit, and you gain we gain a lot of confidence from actually sort of traveling independently as well. But this year, obviously the cruises have been cancelled because of COVID, and next year it will be a residential of some description. Whether or not it'll be a cruise again, we don't know.
Okay, thanks very much. We also looking to diversify as well the career paths. So this year we've also linked with the Royal Air Force and looked at their need around having ground and air crew joining their service as well. So it's a different career path that potentially other colleges haven't looked into. So we give you that opportunity as well. And ultimately, all our courses are designed around giving you a focus on employability, allowing you to access the workplace. Same as with business, here's an example with travel of some of the employers we've worked with, and a lot of them Natalie has mentioned. And again, we're constantly seeking out to bring in new employers to try and enhance the actual qualification, bring it to life, bringing someone in who can actually explain what they do in the industry, and give you relevant understanding of the study program. So that moves on to actually study programs themselves. And this is something that's really key to the courses we offer here at Oaklands College. So you'll be enrolled onto a study program should you take a course with us. When you join the college, you'll start to 4 elements of a study program, and it helps you develop skills to bring you into today's competitive workplace. The first bit is the main section of your qualification, which is the actual qualification itself. This is the main body of the subject of your choice. You'll study to achieve a nationally recognised qualification in your specific subject area. As well as that, though, you'll also be looking at your maths and English skills. So, for example, if you've not achieved grade 4 or above in maths and English, you'll be expected to study towards this at the college. Maths and English are vitally important qualifications in today's workplace. They're really important and are highly regarded both by employers and universities. That's why we put such a focus on them. Another aspect of your study program is about employability skills. Every student takes part in work experience and is supported by a dedicated team to ensure that you get to experience the work environment in an area or field that is of specific interest to you. This will provide you with valuable insight into the area and may well help you make your mind up around which industry or area you may wish to progress to after college or after studying at higher education. The final aspect of your study program is around personal development skills. Here you will attend PDR sessions that will bring in a range of topics, including things around mental health and well-being, personal finance, staying safe, healthy lifestyles. The idea is that these workshops develop your wider skills and understanding to provide you and make you a more rounded and employable person. Next thing we're going to look at will be around how the actual courses and the study works. So how our courses work is something that we're often asked quite a lot of questions about, because it's a very different offer to what you get at schools or at sixth forms. The courses are a mixture of practical and written work, and we're very proud of the standard and range of support provided for you from our tutors, right through to the learning resources that we offer and the student support and advice that you would get. The classroom teaching is supported by the use of an application called Canvas. This app is a really intuitive and effective platform for you to learn from. It complements what goes on in the classrooms really well, and is also used widely by universities as well. On this platform, you'll have access to all of your learning resources, such as your PowerPoints from your lessons, any videos, any text that you need to read, and you'll also be able to access support from your tutors as well online. So it provides you with a really sound base in which to access your resources. You'll also be expected to submit your coursework electronically on there as well. So the good thing about it is it provides you with flexibility as well, and the ability to work from various locations and complete your coursework, so you can tailor it to yourself. One of the underpinning intentions of the course is that we offer is to develop your independent study skills and build up a set of abilities that will set you up well for higher education or for moving into the workplace. We design our courses so that you develop a range of skills such as time management and be able to work to deadlines, teamwork, as well as independent study skills, a strong set of communication skills. And this is not just the ability to talk, it's the ability to listen as well and express ideas, engage in debate and take part in discussions, an ability to manage caseloads as well and multitask, as well as taking a problem-solving approach to various issues that you're set. Other skills you develop would be able to critically analyse, evaluate issues and draw up your own valid opinions. Many of the skills are things that employers are looking for when they choose the right candidate to move into their job roles that they have on offer. What I'd like to do now is bring in Dan, a member of my team, who will talk to you about how you'll be assessed and how you complete and submit your work. So if I can hand you over to Dan.
Yeah, hi everybody. Kind of reiterating what Ian's already said, to be honest, as far as assessment goes, we assess constantly throughout the year. We have a programme of some written assignments. There's a couple of exams for different levels. We have a lot of teamwork assignments, and we also like to do some presentations. As Ian said, all of our work gets uploaded onto our programme, which is Canvas, which is really good because it allows us as teachers to be able to look at what you've done and mark it, and actually to kind of annotate it and leave feedback there, which then allows you guys as learners to look at the feedback, see how you've got on and where maybe you can improve. One of the things that I really like about Oaklands is that we appreciate that all learners perform differently in different circumstances. So lots of you will be coming from a school background where you've been taught all year, and then at the end of that you've had to sit your GCSEs or your exams. Whereas we like to kind of mix things up a little bit and have a little bit of everything so that we can meet everyone's needs. The other thing that's really good is actually this works, one, so that you guys can meet your potential, and also it helps you build on skills that you will need in the workplace. You know, you will need to work as a team, you will need to write reports and possibly present things. So other than doing it for assessment reasons, it also builds that confidence in the future when you go out to the world of work. That's kind of it from me, Ian.
All right, cheers, Dan. Thanks very much. Okay, so what we're going to do, move on to next then, is looking at the support that we offer at college as well. So your progression, both academically and personally, is really important to us. And during your time at Oaklands, you'll be supported in a number of ways. You'll be allocated a personal tutor who you'll have one-to-ones with to discuss how you are progressing, your coursework, and to tackle any academic issues that you may well have. You'll also be able to monitor and manage your workload online through our various learning platforms, which we've already covered. This really allows you to take control of your progression towards the goals that you've set yourself. We provide a range of personal support for you in relation to your own personal well-being as well. This can range from having practical help financially if you require it, through to emotional support if you're experiencing anything that you may need help dealing with. Each person is individual and will experience a host of different events during your time at the college, and we therefore have an experienced and well-organised team who are there to support you whilst you're at the college and to ensure that you require any kind of support and help that you need. You'll also be able to access one-to-one support from our learning support team, who can help with anything ranging
hello.
You just want to mute your mic for the moment, please, mate, and we'll come to questions at the end. You'll also be able to access one-to-one support from your learning support team, who can help with how to write reports, produce presentations, proofread your work, or discuss skills around time management and work-life balance. So not just in the class, but outside the class, you'll have a whole host of support networks in place to make sure that you've got every opportunity to achieve to your full potential and that you're not disadvantaged in any way. The next bit we're going to look onto is around work experience. Within the college, we have a fantastic team dedicated to helping you find appropriate and beneficial work experience placements. All students are required to complete work experience as part of their placement, and we offer a wealth of opportunities. If I can go back to Natalie. Natalie, would you be able to outline some of the work experience opportunities that Travel have given to their students recently, please?
Yeah, so in Travel and Tourism, both at level 2 and level 3, it is one of your units of your course. So it's done in the first year, and then you also have to do it again in the second year of your level 3 programme. But it's actually around a unit in the first year. Over the years, we've had some really good work placements that I'd say probably 40–50% of them have actually led into part-time employment. This year particularly, we had a couple of good ones at Luton Airport, Signature Flights, which is a private jet hangar, and we had a couple of our students doing work experience there, and they met they loved it. They met the sort of the rich and the famous. I think one of them dealt with the Beckhams. We've also had people we had one girl at the Marriott Hotel in the Hanbury Manor in Ware, and now she's left college, continued as a part-time job there, and now is in Dubai working for Marriott's. So they can lead on to part-time work and also full-time employment once you've left college.
Okay, thanks, Natalie. Also, Reese, if you're available, Reese is part of our work experience team. If you could just kind of outline, Iris, how your team support the students find their placement and what kind of support you offer, please.
Yeah, sure. So my team, we have 6 employability mentors who his role is to source work placements for the students. We do also encourage students to look for their own placement. So the support we provide in that sense, we help you to write your CV. We help you around some employability skills, so we can book one-to-ones with you for that. And we can also come into lessons and deliver workshops to groups around employability skills. And we also bring in employers and guest speakers to give you an insight into the possible careers and future pathways after you leave education.
Okay, cheers,
okay?
Reece. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much. Okay, so like I said, Reese's team will be there to support you because it can be quite daunting reaching out to employers. So we have this team in place that will definitely support you in any way they can to make sure you get to where you need to be. The final bits then we're going to look at is around student success. When we're extremely proud of our student success and the amazing opportunities our current and previous students have gone on to achieve. As you can see on your screen, there's a few examples of what I believe are good examples of where students have progressed into careers that they want to go into using the business qualification. So accounts executive, quantity surveyor, HR management, procurement management. There's all sorts of opportunities. So it really does kind of to be used as a stepping stone. It's really essential that you use this time wisely to gain the experience and the qualifications that will really set you up for the career path that you want to go down. Our team very much well equipped to do this, and it's all about you then engaging with the support that we have on offer to ensure that you reach your full potential. What I'd like to do now is hand us back to our marketing team who are going to take us from here, and then any questions and answers at the end we'll deal with.
Thanks, Ian. So yes, you can apply for a course via our website, oaklands.ac.uk. And if you need to talk to anyone further about a course, please just email either info@oaklands.ac.uk or use our live chat functionality on the website. And you can find that just at the bottom right-hand corner. You can apply for as many courses as you like, so don't worry if you're not 100% sure at this time what course you want to actually apply for. You can apply for as many as you want, and then once you've applied, our admissions team will review your applications and be in contact via email. So please just remember to keep an eye on your inbox. Now, we understand this is really difficult times with you, the grades, and we know you'll be collecting your results from school on the normal results day in August, and that's in line with government guidelines. We'll be in contact with you regarding enrolment in August once we've been made aware by the government of the next steps, but we will definitely keep you informed between now and August of any news, and that will be sort of by email and post. And once enrolled, your course will begin in September, and we'll welcome you to Oaklands College. Now, just to keep up to date with college news between now and September, please be sure to visit our website and also follow us on our social media channels. So we're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube and TikTok. And don't forget to visit our website to actually apply for the course as well. And we'll also, as mentioned earlier, be sending out a lot of video links and more information after the webinar. So please check your email for those as well. I can see we've had some questions posted as the webinar's been going on. So I'm going to pass back to Ian now and his team just for a Q&A session. So back to you, Ian. Thank you.
Okay, cheers, Claire. So just looking through the questions we've got on there. The first one that I've seen asks around the amount of days you'll be at college. So Dan, do you want to just kind of elaborate on that a little bit for us?
Yeah, no worries. So the full-time course is 3 days at college. This is obviously dependent on if you have retakes with maths and English as well. But the most amount of time that you are in is for 3 full days. The other 2 days you are expected to either be taking on some sort of learning at home. So we do have online units and we have other bits and pieces to do, or there's the potential to do some work experience as well. Obviously, it all depends on your grades when you come to join us as to whether you would also be having a couple of hours filled with maths and English during that week as well.
Okay, thanks. Okay, another question I've seen on there is around how many students go to university versus go straight to work. That's a year by year fluctuating number because it all depends on the intentions of the students. We do have a large percentage of our students that do apply to go to higher education and go on to do that. The course is set up very much in the same model as what happens at university, and we've got strong links with, for example, University of Hearts, who will come in and do talks around UCAS application as well as the actual courses that they offer for you to study at higher education. On average, we see around 70% of our students go to higher education. But like I said, it does purely depend year on year out what the actual ambitions are of the students that come to us. So that's a number that fluctuates. Next question was around if I study a business course, will I have to travel between the campuses or they're based at one? You'll be based purely at the campus that you apply for. So apply for St Albans and that's where you'll be based at. Likewise, Welwyn Garden City.